Okay. Not a bad start. At least it's not Roost. Or the Forest, or whatever it's called. Yeah, this is actually going a lot faster than I expected it to, but we're already halfway done, if you want to look at it in a positive way. Just about halfway done anyway. Gotta get through 4. Sticky bombs. Is that gasoline? That is gasoline. That's actually huge. We can make use of that. We definitely make use of that. You know what we can't make use of? Med kits right now. I mean, I guess we could, but, you know. We had offense. And crowd control. I am absolutely willing to sacrifice all of this for gasoline. No question. And then there's glasses. So that's cool. Well, that's gonna be half and half. For sure. I'll actually forego that just for everything else. So we're 2 and 2. I'll split it down the middle for balance sake, but I mean at least 1 glasses is a pretty big uptick in damage. So I could do 3 and 1. But basically going to split our damage between single target and crowd control. Let's see. Yo, all right. So we have ourselves a run already. Could live without the squids, but it's all right. It's not bad. It's not the life jacket. They do a moderate amount of damage, I will say that. If you can keep them alive. I mean, Bungus and squid turrets go pretty hand in hand, actually. Just need more more white items. Yeah, sad to give it up, but I don't care. Gonna take full advantage of the printer. Yeah, I would really love more chests and less turrets, but I don't think we're gonna get that sort of luck right now, so because I'm seeing a lot of turrets, like Gatling turrets, which aren't bad by any means. They're good for like a few levels, and they actually like scale really well. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. But items kind of scaled better. I'm not seeing anything else, unfortunately. I might go check in the back. I need you guys to stop. Ow, ow. I mean, that's pretty good damage to give a goat's hoof up for. Go buy that. It was interesting yesterday, that neat little caveat concerning the increased speed for the enemies. How the wisps just kind of fall out of the sky because they're trying to track you and they just like overshoot it every time. But yeah, there's no chests up here, just death. Okay. Unless there's something over here. I mean, sometimes they get tucked away. You really can't write an area off unless you've actually been there. It's like the whole don't assume the villain's dead unless you've seen a body trope. Like, same energy. Another thing that sucks about this is we are going to take fall damage from this. There's no short way down. Maybe. Yeah, no, there's no short way down. Yeah, that's I break my ankles a little bit. Everything's fine. Nothing over here. So, to avoid having to walk back and forth, we are going to put it all in gas, and then put 2 into glasses. It really is crazy how noticeable the absence of the goat's hoof is. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not that deep. I'm just moseying on over. Give. Thank you. No. Ow. Jeez. Sir? This is a little annoying. Get him. Squid turret saves the day. I am on fire. The knockback from the Gatling turrets is nice too for crowd control. Okay. Let's go. Whew, the timing. Hey, regenerating scrap. That could come in handy. Once a stage, but still. Yeah, see the gasoline explosion is really good. It's really good. Now I just need predatory instincts. Predatory instincts would be really good. It's really good. I like it a lot because it snowballs. Even if you have just one set of glasses, it just, one crit is enough to really send the engineering turrets over the edge. It's definitely one of my must picks for the engineer. It's not really something I talk about much. And here it's a little different because it's a normal run, and there's also some, you know, constraints that force you into making decisions. Like, I would never take Opal over Tougher Times, but doing this, it's kind of a necessity because the fall damage, because you can at least guarantee that you negate some of it, or at least one fall anyway. There's just a lot of items I don't usually use that have come in handy for these runs specifically. The squid polyps, that's definitely one. Don't really use them. It's not really been a priority. If I get them, I get them. It's whatever. But they're pretty good. Pretty good. And it's definitely made me give some things a second look, which is nice because it kind of refreshes the game for you a little bit. Yeah, if I could get some enemies so I could take a look at what's in here, I'd be pretty happy. Immediately tired. Immediately. Probably because I started to fall into a pattern. Rusted Key, I just didn't realize what they had done to it. Essentially. They've made it pretty good. They made it really good, actually. A 10% chance for a red item is pretty high. Especially because, like, you can run into key printers. And obviously, you know, that'd be 10 stages worth, you know, to essentially get a guaranteed. I mean, I know that's not the way odds work in video games, but yeah, that's awesome. And then the caffeinator, I didn't know what the caffeinator was. Caffeinator's pretty cool. Really surprised me. People probably sleep on the caffeinator. Which is a funny statement. And there it is. And we have scrap for it. Boom. That is awesome. We got a scrapper. I might actually let go of the squid. You know, that's another thing, is I might actually let go of the squid polyps. In favor at least one more predatory instincts. And that. I'll let go of that, no problem. Oh Lord, he coming. Look at him just. Oh, sorry. Whew. Get rid of that. Do I let go of a waxed quail? I think I might let go of a waxed quail. We'll see. I'll let go of the polyps first. Sir, you're causing me problems. Okay. We'll get rid of the polyps first. And if we get another one, then that's fine. But let's go get another predatory instincts. Sinuses are acting up. I always sound kind of nasally, which I hate, but this is not sinuses aren't helping me right now. Sir? Yeah, waxed quail's pretty awesome. I'm gonna hang on to that, especially for gaps like that. That's gonna be necessary. No. Sir? I need you to stop. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Back at it. There's not a lot of greens that are really up. I mean, you know, ATGs would be awesome. That's going in the trash can. That's what we'll start calling them, trash cans. I've called them 6 different things over the past 2 weeks. Okay. We need to get a move on. Monster tooth, no thank you. Propulsion plate, that's... It's one of those things where could live with it, could live without it. Preon accumulator is not gonna get much more use. I mean, if I got a second one, I'd let it go for the equipment drone, but I think I'll pass. I'm pretty sure I saw an altar over here, but I could be mistaken. Happens from time to time. That's another good thing about wax quail. Getting the drops one after the other. Alright, there we go. Bleed, take bleed. Anything to make Deathmark viable. That's another one that I usually give a pass on that I've started to really warm up to. Alright, these guys just need to stop. Sir? Yeah, that 40% movement speed is really becoming apparent. There we go. See ya. Frick. Like a tar channeler. I actually don't know his name. That's how new it is. New enough to me. And another one. Randos. Yeah, I had no. He thought about jumping. I like how it's facing the wall. That's not what I was expecting. At least it wasn't facing off the edge. That's happened a couple times. Not into the abyss, but into a very problematic spot. Alien head, I don't even remember what it does. Is it cooldowns per kill, I think? Let's see. You know, this guy, I don't know where he's going. I don't know where he's going. He's just on the move. Why are you running? Quite literally. Where did he go? I just wanted to kill him. Shut off the noise. Maybe he just did. Shut off the volume. Oh. Did he just like lock eyes with a turret from across the map and decide that that's what he was going to do? Yeah, I actually don't know what the alien head does. I think I can look at it if I... Is it tab, maybe? I don't know, it's not worth it. Maybe after I finish the level. So we're headed back to scrap some things. That's what we were doing. So, meat's going away. Let's see. Okay, we're losing the meat. I think I'm fine getting rid of the slug. That's probably a stupid idea, but it's whatever. Everything's on fire. Not me. Okay. Oh my god. So I don't quite know what happened with the whole shield thing. I haven't rewatched it to see like if it was just on cooldown and I didn't notice, but I was genuinely shocked that that even happened. We don't need... I guess we'll keep the rest. Just go ahead and knock this out real quick. If we get a lame green item, we're coming back for another predatory instincts, because I think 3 would be pretty good. Sir? May just go ahead and commit to that. Alright, what do we got? More vagrants, huh? So... I have to ask you to quit. Ah, he's mad. No. I almost did it. I almost wandered out. Yeah, look at him. He's just gonna sit on him. No, 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 no. Excuse you. Yep. Yep. At least it went an hour. I'll take an early death. That's fine. Temper the old expectations. Just cruising right along. Just act like we're not mad. The acting's not going very well. Okay. At least we got an altar. This thing's gonna run behind me and try to bite me for 5 minutes. Okay, so barren wasteland, no anything. Is there a bridge up there? Not one that I can make. Not a jump I can make. I guess we're just gonna make our stand here. I'd take a royal capacitor. I would honestly take a royal capacitor over the accumulator any day. It's cube, whatever. Cube's fine. Cube just means mines are more viable. There is a little fall off damage on the turrets, but it's not much. And they really can't aim that far outside of their fall off range anyway. So it's really, I don't know why they did that. But they do have more range, it feels like, than the carbonizer, whatever, turrets. Can we make that jump? I hope so. Whew. Oh, we got a healing drone. God, I can't believe that vagrant got me. That's pissed me off. At least it was with time to do another run. Stop it. Attack speed. Flat attack speed increase. Well, it's percentage based, but it stacks linear. Opal, okay, all right. It kind of makes up for what we just went through. The Predatory Instincts 3D printer, and you get screwed by the vagrant. Lovely. All right. All right. That's something. That's something. It's a tougher times printer. I'm not really willing to give up attack speed for that. And also not willing to risk the opal. For those unaware, the opal gives you this little bubble shield and dramatically increases your damage resistance for like the first hit of, you know, something. So what you don't want to do is jump off a ledge and get shot in the back while you're falling, because opal will stop your fall damage, which is really important because in Eclipse 4 or the 3 and above, take double fall damage and it bypasses your one-shot protection, so that's cool. Okay. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just being a little sloppy. Maybe I play better tired. Is that feasible? I think that might be what's going on here. Because I'm tired, but I'm not, like, as tired as I usually am. I'm recording this a little earlier than I usually do. But I am pretty beat. Flashbang through the door. So this guy can leave. Just stay away from me. Yeah, okay. Armor piercing rounds. Could have used that last round. Extra boss damage. I need to, I'm not, here's the thing. I'm not good at quoting the numbers. I just know how they stack. Linear is obviously diminishing returns. I mean, they're all diminishing returns. Kind of. But And then there's what? Linear, hyperbolic, parabolic. I don't remember all the stacking methods. I just know how to, like, there's ones that, like the critical crit chance, you can achieve 100% crit rate, but it takes like 100 pairs of glasses. I have to ask you guys to stop. Thank you. 1 second. Can I help you? Okay. Problem solved. I think we just leave now. I don't think we try to get tougher times. It's fine. I'd prefer safer spaces anyway, and here's why. So the opal, really fall damage is your worst effing nightmare. So the opal dramatically reduces the damage you take on the first hit, which is really good to avoid burst damage. Oh yeah, there's a equipment over here. Something better than the cube? That is not. That is not, unfortunately. Safer spaces is the corruption of tougher times, and safer spaces gives you a shield to prevent one hit every, I think it starts out 15 seconds, and you reduce it by a percentage every time, or for every stack. And it does not, so opal and safer spaces proc separately. So if you take a big hit, it only takes one, the other sticks around. So if you get whacked in the face and knocked off a cliff, you can still survive the fall. Well, two ways. One, if safer spaces comes back up fast enough, but you got a lot of stacks for that, or opal will stop the damage. It's almost like 90%, I think. I don't actually know the number. I just know that what should really kill me takes about 15 health off of me when it comes to fall damage, because I have fallen off, like, straight off a cliff. I've fallen off the map, and you know, that also counts as fall damage when it respawns you. So it stops most of that. Go ahead and get this started. Wandering Vagrant. I really wish you'd just stop. The only problem with Cube is that what you just saw can happen constantly. So it will pull enemies into you from behind you, which really makes blazing enemies like extremely dangerous, as if they aren't already. That could kill. Thank you, opal. Very cool. Squishy. Fuel cell. Alright, guess we're going equipment. If we get a good one. I'm not taking the wood sprite. Sorry. Focus crystals, which if you see the red circle on the ground that kind of follows me at a fixed range, anything inside that takes, I want to say, 25% more damage. So it's absolutely necessary for, like, the mercenary. I think the loader, like anything that's close quarters. It's a no-brainer. It's just better Broken Watch. It's just better Broken Watch. So Yeah, I almost did it. I almost did it. Almost did the thing where I forget that I have a portal. Guillotine is, it's alright. It's not bad. It's just flat health reduction for elites, so I guess it's never a bad thing. Enemies with less health, because it is a percentage, so it scales with a, you know, scales with them. Let's see. What do we got? So I am going to take this. It sounds awful. You lose gold on getting hit, but you get gold on hit. But I mean, I'll be real. It's not terrible. Man. Do we want to do heresy again? Do we want to do heresy? I think we're going to do heresy. Happiest mask. It's whatever. What are you? Is this the desert? I really can't tell half the time. Is that just a free... What level is that? Is that just a free Halcyon seed? We just did Titanic Plains, right? So... Dream of Wealth. Yeah, I think that's just a free Halcyon seed. Okay. We take those. Watch me die to this thing. Just watch me die to this thing. I've never seen that. It is just the Gilded Coast. I'll be damned. The fact that gunner turrets can take that and not even flinch is insane to me. Okay, we do have to be very careful here because while the game really is in its infancy in terms of how fast it's going to throw enemies at us, we can still get wrecked by welcoming parties. Catch. That was bad. That was a bad throw. Okay, so lunar items. Don't really cover those often. Hooks of Heresy. Had it yesterday. It essentially... They're usually items with a pretty big drawback. High risk, high reward. Purity comes to mind, where it's just... it decreases cooldowns, but it has the opposite effect of the 57 leaf clover. So it re-rolls for negative outcomes instead of positive ones. Like if you roll for a ATG to fire off when you get a hit, it will re-roll if it rolls a proc to try to re-roll the opposite and try to make it a negative outcome. Hooks of Heresy, the difference is with the ones that replace your attacks is they replace the attack and completely change how your character works. For the engineer, it's not too detrimental because, I mean, this is still pretty good damage. It's good for crowds, just like the mines are. So you're just kind of trading. You're trading effects. It does do a lot more damage. Hooks of Heresy is probably one of my favorite replacements. Visions of Heresy is not too bad. I've never gotten the strides, and I've never gotten the Essence of Heresy. I don't know. I think it's like a heart or something like that. It replaces your ultimate or your fourth skill. Fireworks, awesome. It's good to see fireworks. So these shouldn't be that expensive because we're so early. 94. Yeah, we need a little more money, but not much. So that debuff, I'm not 100% certain what it does. I don't remember. So the Q is really good with the Hooks of Heresy. And all the hooks do is they do 175% damage per tick, I think up to 800 and some percent damage. And then it explodes and causes that debuff. And I don't remember how much damage percentage-wise it explodes for, but it's quite a bit. It's enough. It's good burst damage all around, and it procs bans, so that's also pretty big. The thing about Visions of Heresy is if you get the right setup with the engineer, it can, like, I think quadruple the damage output of your turrets, which is just crazy. Visions of Heresy and Purity goes pretty hard with your turrets because if you just do things that don't roll for an outcome, like on hit effects and stuff like that, and focus on things that are like flat attack speed and flat damage increases, they can really go crazy. Because the Visions of Heresy is you fire. If anybody's familiar with the Needler from Halo, it's the same concept without the super combine. They just each explode individually. So they hit. So it basically doubles your on hit chances, from what I understand, because they hit for a little damage and then they explode for 120% a piece. I think 120%. Does that sound right? It's something. Something pretty good. And oh yeah, it gets that debuff, and I don't know what that debuff is. But the thing is, you get 12 shots, and then there's a cooldown, or like a reload period. And that reload period resets. Okay, we should have enough now. That reload period resets every time you fire. So the faster you fire all 12, the faster you get the 12 back. So cooldown reduction is important, but so is attack speed. And you wouldn't think of something that runs off of charges would be good with attack speed, but it absolutely is. It's crazy how good it is. And turrets just go to town because they have good precision. The needles track, but it's not super heavy tracking. Okay, one more beacon. He's gonna wander over to the turrets, which is actually perfect. And I'm just gonna ignore him and let him wander into their range. Okay. So he's pissed at me, which is fine. Hooks of Heresy has a 5-second cooldown. The stacking is... I don't remember exactly the damage, but the cooldown goes up by 5 seconds every time. So it's good to just get one and possibly just backup mags. Go crazy with backup mags. Okay, so I got my 2 turrets back. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop them. He took care of them handily. Oh, great. All the beacons went out. Yeah, you do have to kill this guy fast. Good news is we should get money. We should get enough money over time. I just need to not get hit a bunch. This is not a fight that you want to stretch out. It's definitely not a fight you want to stretch out, if you can avoid it. Yeah, we should get enough money off of enemies to be able to give them a good whack. Okay, he is vulnerable again, so we're good. Do not want this to drag. Okay. I definitely picked the worst item to go into this with, just because like when I get hit, I lose gold. And if this drags on, you have to save up enough gold while he's on the field to survive. Use you. Bye. Bye. That area of effect is really good. It really is. Alright, I really don't need to stick around and kill anything. Let's just bail. He gets sapped anyway. See ya. Alright, now into stage 2. Because I don't think... Yeah. And we get bands. Alright, so what do we need? Movement speed. Movement speed. The good news is that the in-game timer does not move while you were there. So, as dangerous as it is, I mean, you really can take as long as you want without fear of repercussions. If Bungus falls into the void, I'm going to be a little frustrated. Ah, that's funny. Caffeinator. Really like the caffeinator. Oh boy. We'll see what else we get in this level. If we get the polyps, I could make that work. Probably a little better than a lot of things. That being said, this is really good with hooks. Really good with hooks of heresy. I'm shocked that actually hit him. Please don't fall off. Thank you very much. Okay. So, free damage. Take, yeah, this is what I was aiming for. I forgot this was over here. I think I bungled it, yeah. 3 damage. Guillotine? Not bad. Okay, we'll check the backyard over here. I also don't know what the stacking is on that. I feel like the whole jack of all trades idea is neat, but it really just... Yeah, I don't know. Not a fan. Honestly, not a big fan. Med kit. Okay. Whew. See, just being able to do this, like, bye, is invaluable. Crowd control is just, when done right, it's chef's kiss. Red whip. Now that's what we're talking about. Movement speed. Oddly enough, I would say coffee goes well with the energy drink, as it does for all of us. Because... Sir? Another fuel cell. Energy drink can get out of hand. But so can move. So the energy drink is sprint speed. It's 25% increase in sprint speed, flat. Which is, you know, based off your movement speed. And you want enough to walk fast, but when you take the energy drink, it can really make you kind of just go into Tokyo drifting. So you won't think about it, and then you'll take the drink. You'll get like 3 or 4 goat hooves or something like that, and you'll take the drink and not think about it. And then you go to sprint and you're just flying all over the place. Base game, most of the time, that's not a problem. Where it becomes a problem is when fall damage is a problem. And you start ricocheting off of hills and things like that. And then you go to commencement, and you start doing the same thing, and you throw yourself off the map and die. So it's kind of like, you know, I've said before, it's very, very much like Binding of Isaac, where you have to consider the fact that... God, that was so satisfying. Are you kidding me? Bye. Where movement speed is really good when you're like trying to hit certain targets time-wise. Because I mean, 16 minutes round 2, I'm keeping the cube. How can I not? You can't have more than one caffeinator at once anyway, so it's not like you can just drop 3 of them on an enemy and call it a day. If I remember correctly. Every time you use it, it goes away. Or refreshes, I guess. Oh yeah, I did get Bungus, didn't I? I don't know why I forgot. Anyway, what was I saying? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, movement speed. Yeah, it's dangerous. Long story short. I was saying something else, I don't remember. My memory's been trash. pretty sure I have long COVID, so that's fun. But when I go off on a tangent, I lose focus. It's gone. My train of thought's just trash. So my apologies if you're into whatever I was saying, but he's not coming back. I was talking about taking the caffeinator, I think. We're not taking it. Do I have anything to trash? Here's the other thing, is you can drag them upwards. Bye. That's so good. That's so good. Super good. Super good. I like everything we got. Could live without banner, but I mean, as long as we can drop one on the teleporter, I'm fine. And we got our boy. We got our boy here. I think we're gonna leave. I think we're gonna cube it up. I wouldn't hate gasoline. Okay, she's gone. That's the other thing, is you can really weaponize gasoline with this thing. Gasoline, will-o'-the-wisp. It's actually absurd. Gore's Tome, yeah, that kind of counteracts the whole crown thing, so... This turret just taking it like a champ. Look at that. And that's the thing, is you can throw, I mean, you can do it in whatever order you want. You can throw your Maelstrom and then aim with the cube at the Maelstrom, and maybe that's even better, but it's fine. Everything's fine. We're just gonna hang out here. I think we should be safe. Drop a shield just in case. That's like famous last words, right? The 3 blazing enemies run up on me and just end me. End me on the spot. 2 banners. Don't know if banners stack. Pretty sure they used to in the first game, so take that for what it's worth. %. 90. 95. Ja. 99. Ja. Okay. Peace. Papu feather. Absolutely make this so much better. And a wax quail. I wouldn't hate a wax quail. Just a second. Would not hate a wax quail at all. Resume. Alright, sulfur pools. Hey, do you think the game wants us to take Creon accumulator? How much equipment do you want to... Now, I will say this. If we see an equipment drone, that's absolutely getting shoved into an equipment drone. The odds of that, they're low enough. Is that a big Healy case? That's odd. I don't think they're normally like that. Die. That's the other thing, is if they are in range of the focus crystal when that goes off, it's pretty good. That bonus damage is really nice. Because they don't have to be in range of, like, the attack, and the enemy doesn't have to be in range of the focus crystal. It's just yeah, there you go. Just carry him away. Carry him away. It's just the enemy has to be inside the range of your focus crystal. It is becoming apparent that we do need burst damage, though. That needs to happen. And we have it with the bands. Shurikens would be nice. Lepton Daisy is... it's something. It is something. Okay. These things are not affected by the cube, which kind of sucks. But you don't have to be as accurate with the, 2 Lepton Daisies. I can stand to scrap those. Yeah, it's hit or miss, because it does help your turrets during the teleporter event more than it helps you, because you usually just bail. But also you usually just bail, so, and you don't get the benefit as much while you're fighting the boss, which is kind of what you want. I don't know, we'll see. If I find a shredder, or if I find a trash can, we'll take care of that right quick. Damage, roll of pennies. It's just literally counteracts. Counteracts the crown. I was hoping to find a cleansing pool, but I just don't think it's going to happen today. Oddly enough. Oddly enough. Pop this open. We can't. Cannot pop it open. Get him. Goodbye. Backup mags, that's what we want to see. Not really. Again, it's not terrible. In situations like this, that repulsion armor is doing some good. Get the backup. Backup's not bad. Again, good for an equipment drone. That's about it. Unless you got a bunch of charges. Which we kind of do. I don't know. I like our little situation with the Maelstrom. Alright, everything is over here. So, wow, everything is over here. So we're just gonna loot this and leave, right? Oh, well, I mean, okay. You have my attention. Tricorn's just a big free, big old boss kill. It's a big old boss kill. And it is good. So, Big Aim Hunter's Tricorn, Trophy Hunter's Tricorn. I don't know. Names, man. Just can't get a grasp on them when I'm in the middle of something. Ooh, new Lepton. Really? 3 of those in one go? So it allows you to just murk a boss. Forgive me. We don't have any on kill effects, do we? We don't. Hey, we do have a shredder though. A trash can. We got a trash can. Delicate watch. So you murk a boss, but you also get the yellow item associated with it. So if we get something like Imp Overlord, then we get, you know, Shatter Spleen, etc. Red? No red. Infusion? Not terrible. Okay, open this big boy. That's pretty good. Die. Okay, so what was it that we were looking at scrapping? The daisies. Daisies and the pennies. Everything else can stay, I think. And Delicate Watch is fine, I guess, as long as you don't get too many of them, because then you get reliant on them, and nobody wants to deal with that. All right, I need to get my turrets back up. There will probably be multiple bosses, so we're gonna have to leave and get our thing back to make this fight a little easier. Try not to get shot off the edge. Okay, so that was pretty good. That was a pretty good start. I think we just need to let the turrets clean things up a little bit. Help them out as best we can. Healing's kind of off the charts. They're not touching each other, unfortunately. Alright, they are now. Medkit going hard. And they always get a... because they share my items, they always get a potion. So, that helps too. This guy just needs to stop. Rocking bands off of that is really nice. Singularity band goes really hard with the heretics. Looks of heresy. Alright, have we bought ourselves a quiet moment yet? Finally. Sir. Okay. Who it is? Clay Dune Strider. Good enough. Give my cube back. have to be very vigilant about what's going on. Go ahead and drop those there. The healing should pass on to Aurelianite, maybe? I mean, he could take a lot of damage, so he has kind of wandered out of the area. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop, sir. Yeah, he's just dead, which is fine. We'll make it work. All right, so cool story. That sucked. Turrets are still going to town. $600 health left. Yeah, we are gonna need some burst damage. Away you go. Gore's Tome. That's gotta go away. I don't need to. I really don't need him. I need to stay in here though. I zoned out for a second. I almost took that to the face. Glad we didn't. Yeah, we'll drop the Gore's Tomes. We have good items, we just need better, we need more stacks, honestly. And shurikens, we need shurikens. We need the turrets to be able to proc their bands. Right now it's not happening. It's not happening. Fetch. 25%. Okay, let's dump this mess. Where are we dumping? Where are we dumping, boys? Crowdfunder. No thanks. Ah, it's right there. Awesome. Stop. Gore's Tome. So now we have enough for a red item, without really sacrificing anything. Money just stops being a problem after stage 3. I mean, at stage 3, it's barely a problem, but... So if we can get to the newt, we'll be in good shape. You guys can... I'll leave you with that. So the Dune Strider item, pretty self-explanatory. Does the same thing the Dune Strider does, is it starts to suck health from anything around you if you are damaged. And it slows them down, which honestly with the 40% attack speed is going to allow me some evasion that I normally wouldn't have. So that's pretty good, especially with the imps. Imps are terrifying. They're cool, one of my favorite enemies, but they are terrifying. They kind of remind me of Ninja. Anybody familiar with Mario Bros. 2? And it's funny is they will try to teleport out of that and they can't make it. Cannot make it. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. There's a turret. Was there anything in here that I wanted? A healing drone. All my drones are dead, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Bop. Chase that. Okay, so Abyssal Depths. There is a legendary chest. I call it legendary chest. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. Awesome. Because we're going to the same stage 5 no matter what. It makes me pretty happy. Okay, so that's a trap. Probably. Because I don't know. Really? If there are other 3D printers around. Because if there's something for crits, that has to happen. Opal. Opal's good. Opal's really good. Yeah, there's a good chance that it just like increases the refresh rate of the opal, the bubble, but I'm not 100% sure. So anytime you're in this map, this is probably my favorite of the 3 that you can get. Ugh. Oh God. Okay. He's just here. He's having a good time. Nobody's mad. Yep, he's mad now. That can be catastrophic. Okay, we're good. So I don't know why he is like in a daze like that. It is quite weird. He really does just like tear up your turrets. You don't want anything to do with him, like at all. That bleed damage that they all do is just like, again, catastrophic. Okay, so it's pretty clear that we have two of these guys on our part behinds. I need you to go away, sir. We're in bad shape, but we just need to back off and regroup. Cold War stealth kit doesn't do much. I mean, it helps you get away, but for our purposes, it's not very valuable. Good hit. That was a pretty good hit. We got bandolier. We could stand to lose a bandolier or use a bandolier. Ow. That's a big argument for the safer spaces. Opal combination right there. Partway there. We need to bail. We need to bail and regroup. It's looking pretty bleak. Our red item can make or break this. Right now, I think just the possibility of extra damage. If I was Tricorn, I would have been pissed, actually, just because we had the imp and everything. So we don't have gasoline. See if we can score Will o' the Wisp or some gasoline. It's a huge benefit of that item right there. Huge benefit of that item. You love to see it. Renault's banned. That's awesome. So Renault's on attacks, is it 300% damage or more? 400% base damage? I think it's 300%. You trigger the ban and the ban triggers an explosion for 250% total damage. A little Frost Nova. Goes up 250% damage each stack. So 2 of them is 500% total damage, which is pretty big. Because there's no overhead size limit for the attack that causes the damage, so it adds up really quick. Kill cell. These pricks can like just piss off. Okay. Really feeling that 40% attack, or not, the 40% movement speed at this level. Elder Lemurians running that fast is terrifying. Up. Ask you to leave, sir. I was really hoping we could get some, like, gasoline or something, some on-death thing. But, you know, it is what it is. We've got to take care of these guys. They're giving me anxiety. I need that sprint speed really bad. What was that equipment that it gave me? Oh, stupid wood sprite. Okay. Healing sprite, whatever. What do we got up here? There's some jerk. Wow, that caught me off guard for sure. Okay, that's huge. Okay, forget what I was saying earlier about the movement speed. We need to get out of dodge really quick. Okay, incendiary drone. Anything to take the focus off of me for a second, at least, is pretty huge. Alright, so just reassess the situation, back off a little bit. Has a big salt problem. Berserkers, this whatever. That is a huge problem. Whew. Thank you, medkit. Very cool. I'll never talk bad about you again. Damage. Deathmark. Deathmark's pretty good. Do we have enough for Deathmark? Honestly, I have no idea. I need you guys to get away from me, actually. ATGs would be awesome right now. I'm laser focused. I can't even think, much less talk. I mean, I'd say guillotine is doing some work. Otherwise, you know, we might not have killed things as fast as we have been. I would say crowd control is paying dividends. Yeah, I don't know how that didn't do damage to me, but I must have blocked it. What is that? That does not do anything. I mean, I guess it kind of does. Kind of does something for me. Nothing down here. Woo! Okay, did we take care of the problem? Okay, I think we took care of the problem. This thing's still spitting out fireworks and not items. Thank you. If that was gasoline, I was about to be a little frustrated, but you know. Thing is, our single target damage is not that great. We're good for crowds. I mean, Hooks of Heresy single target damage is pretty good. Okay, so we should. I'd be shocked if we didn't have to buy this chest. So this level, guaranteed legendary chest under the stairs, or under this little alcove here. And it's range. Oh my god. That's funny. That's funny. Well, I mean, it does something. Which is better than nothing. How much better? I don't know. I don't know how good the temporary barrier is as a replacement effect. I just don't know. Wax quail. Now there can be more than one legendary chest. That can happen. But it's just kind of a throwback to the last level, or the second to last level of the first game, because it had that same kind of setup. I need a Hapu feather really bad. I'll use my scrap and get a bandolier. We need to get up top quickly. We need to get up and then get down. As funny as that sounds. Where is... Okay, that's good enough. We are zooming. We are zooming. I will say that. We do have good movement speed. And again, you know, this just makes me appreciate things that I normally would not mess with. Like really hyper stacking movement speed. If I can avoid it. There's absolutely nothing up there for me. So let's try not to get shot on the way down. Ugh. There's some over here. Armor piercing rounds, extra boss damage is good boss damage, good damage. Okay, a little panicked. If it's not noticeable, I'm a little panicked. But this is still doable. We need to see what the void cradles have. Genuinely, wherever they went, they're around the edge. I know that much. But those could also be pivotal. Yeah, there they are. Sir. Hi. They are not going to want to let me get those. Okay, so I have my 2 turrets. It's getting a little crazy in here. Just gonna have to pull the trigger and run. Because, I mean, honestly, if we create Void, that doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't do anything for me. Okay, maybe it does. Because we have no... We have what? One... We have the scythe. We have the scythe. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I suppose we just take that. And we take armor-piercing rounds to kind of offset that situation. Okay, thank you, Bandolier. Very cool. Run. Hey, it got blocked. Okay, so we have a 1% chance on hit to kill something. That's not a boss. Void-touched enemies create a very interesting level situation because they do fight regular enemies. We are going to go over here and we're going to hope for the best is what we're going to do. Because this is nasty. This is, yeah, that man is dead. Okay. This is an odd situation to be in. Because I usually don't use that. So, here's what I found out. Brilliant Behemoth, if we can score it, can instantly kill bosses because it just tells the Brilliant Behemoth Blast to do, yeah, die. To do the massive damage, not check whether or not what it's hitting is a boss. So, yeah. Good luck. I forgot that we had the Guardian, the Aurelionite. I genuinely forgot that we had that. That's pretty awesome, actually. Because he's just gonna do so much. Alright, yeah, you guys get in there. You guys just, everybody get to the center. I think we got a good setup. You know, I don't hate it. That was stupid. It's okay, Medkit's got us. I'm gonna hide over here. Crabs. Here's the deal, a 1% chance to murk anything. The fact that we can pull everything together means a Brilliant Behemoth really sets this build off. Because it'll just, like, if anything takes that hit, it's over. It's Jover. Yeah. That may have been pivotal. Or it could have screwed us completely. You know, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? engineered turret just died. That's death mark. Oh. Okay, get me out of here. Holy crap. Get me out. Let's leave, please. Please? Please pull me out? Dude, hermit crabs just smoke you. You won't even see it coming. It's just like get hit by a car. Because you were walking through the street with your eyes closed. You just won't. You won't see it coming. Hooks of heresy. Visions and purity. No, there's no way we can take... Can't take that either. That's unfortunate. I would much rather use our scrap for something else. Well, at least we got a quiet moment. This is gonna be actual hell. This is going to be actual hell. Maybe, just maybe, the glasses can relieve some of the pressure. But, you know, we got a grandfather. We got this mess. Oh my god. We got wisps who just like showed up and forgot that this wasn't level 1. Catch. Okay, so I can't even hit them from here. We have bleed. So we have a Z construct, which is terrifying in its own right. Bye. Because man, do I not want to mess with that right now. But the good news is there is some infighting, and where there's infighting, there's an opportunity for things to just sort themselves out. So you are going to college. You're going to college. Bye. Ah. Steak. Okay, you guys are going to college. Off to college. Bye. Okay. Tougher times. We have 2 white scrap. The missile launcher is really nice, but I just can't justify it. Cannot justify it. Again, an equipment drone would definitely justify it. But so we jumping? We jumping in here? No items over here at all. And that's what I'm talking about with like movement speed. It really gets out of hand. It really does. A goat printer. So these things are really adamant. They're very like hyper focused. If we can drag him into, I'm just gonna do this because I hate myself. If there is a chance that we can drag him into this situation right here, another Reynolds band is just nasty. You guys need to actually go away. so the Z construct. Did he throw that at me? No. Okay, so here's what we are hoping for. We are hoping that that grandfather gets corrupted. Because the bugs are just too fast. The bugs are too fast to get caught by the bosses, so they just hop from host to host. The Void Touched really have a rough job. So this guy's just screwed. Okay. Barnacle. What a mess. You know, it's funny because he has a really good chance of killing that construct and I don't have to touch it. I can handle a grandfather because I can just cut and run. I cannot handle those constructs. They are super nasty. I actually just don't know what, this is 3 remaining. 3 remaining, one of them is over here. This is getting hectic. This is actually getting hectic. And the attention is not solely on me, which is terrifying because when it is finally on me, it's gonna be bad. This is the most involved I think I've ever been as an engineer. Let's see, there's 3 monsters remaining. You need to go over there. You all need to go into the void. That's what you need to do. You need to drag them like into the void situation over there so that they end up like getting suffocated. I see that insta-kill proccing quite a bit. Wow, I didn't even tag him. Oh, and of course it got blocked. So the question is, where did the Z construct go? Okay, so he's still alive. He's actually hurting. Oh God. Okay, so he is mad. He is actually mad. Okay, so he's dead. So now anything that wants me is gonna have to go through that. Because I think the construct has to follow the land. Go away. Yeah, I think if he wants me... Oh my god. Yeah, if he wants me, he has to go in there. Okay, so he is hung up on the idea. Oh, is he dead? I think he's dead. Yeah, he dropped dead. Crazy. Okay, so we just have one enemy left, and it's this guy right here. And then we're free to pillage this whole situation. It just keeps going. And shout out to shout out to the cube. Did you get him? All right, where's the last one? Oh, is he really over there? Oh, what's up, buddy? I think I can hit you from here. Off to college. Oh, he's just dead. I think that got him. I think that's it. Okay, so we just got the bug. Should just be the bug, right? Where is he? Where is he? Should just be the bug. Yep. Awesome. Now I just need to not bungle this up. You guys... Ronald's banned. Another one. We take those. Okay. Crowbar, we take those. We're going on the other side. Yep. Okay. We need to open these quickly. Oh my god. You guys need to off to college with you. Bye. Yep. Take this with you. But don't you teleport at me. You can stop it. Stop it. I mean, crit chance for what it's worth. Okay, so we got that to deal with. Ooh. That's the hardest I think I've ever worked for anything like that. Okay, so that's going to be inside the teleporter range, I think. So that'd be nice for just the free damage. Okay, we're gonna try to not screw this up. I think jumping is like the most dangerous thing you can do there. I think I found that out the hard way. We have an equipment. We have an equipment drone. That is necessary. We need more stacks of that. You can just take that. What do we got? What do we got? Razor wires, not bad. Razor wires, not terrible. Is there anything around this prick that is like worth my time? What's he doing? Okay, he's doing that stuff. Shurikens. Have I used? I have not. Okay. Shurikens are pretty awesome. That's huge. So a problem that we've been having, if you're still here, is the turrets not being able to proc their own bans. That's a problem. And I think we just solved that problem. Why don't we just activate both of these and call it a day? Put a pin in it. I don't think a second set of shurikens would be a bad idea. I really don't. Let's see. Whatever this is. Crowbars. Is there anything up here worth my time? There's a altar over there. I don't really care. I can tell you that that grandfather being alive is not gonna help us. The goat hoof. Goat hoof's pretty awesome. Please don't hurt me. Okay. You know, I just realized we had a key. I just realized we had a key, and I really don't think we're gonna find what it goes to, but see what I mean? The most dangerous thing you can do is jump. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna check. Just in case. And then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy the buzzsaw. we're gonna use it to kill this prick. And then we're gonna give it to the equipment drone. And then we're gonna call it a day. And we may give the cube to the equipment. No, I can't justify that. I definitely can't justify that. We are gonna get another set of shurikens though. Because that'll still leave us with 5 scrap because they're reusable. What are we doing? What are we doing? So that thing's like the primordial cube, but for me, 110 stacks of bleed. Let's go. That thing showing up is bad. But we'll drag it over here. You know, despite everything, we may need to use the blades ourselves. Wow, 110 stacks of bleed. Look at that. Look at that. The bottle saves the day again. Okay. Okay. We're giving the cube to this. We're giving homie the cube. It's done its job. It's helped out a lot. I just think that the saw blade is gonna carry when it comes down to it, especially when it comes to Mithrix. If we get that far. We're 80 minutes in. I don't know if we're gonna get that far, but we'll see. As it sits, I will consider what we've managed to do with what we've been given. Mostly, you know, a pretty big success. I'm gonna save these saw blades for the inevitable overloading worm or Z construct. Clutch, absolutely clutch. It really does kill me that they teleport out of that. Everything's pissed at me, so... How bad can it be? We did get Bandolier. Let's go. The equipment drone is just firing them off. I was gonna say like it's his job, but it really is his job, honestly. I just want a quiet moment. I don't think we're gonna get that. So why not just make it absolute hell? Overloading grandparent. Oh my god. Oh, it's your boy? It is your boy? What's shooting at us? What do we got? The good news is there is no good news. There is no real bad news either. He's just dead. He's just dead. Okay. Aurelionite just absolutely wrecking. 70 stacks of bleed. Let's go. Clear that, you casual. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Rip, my boy. Rip, my boy. Dude, that goes on so long. Yo, the guillotine kill, though. Are you kidding me? Another Renault's band? 3 Renaults. What absolute insanity. They can't hit all of us. They can't hit all of us. They can't kill us all. Left and Daisy, you know, I doubted you, but I don't even know what's happening. I'm surviving on pure, like, adrenaline. I'm sorry for how, like, jittery I am, but grandparents the best that could have been, right? Like, hands down. Simply because of the saw blades. We're out. We are out. We made it. Please don't die now like an idiot. Please don't die like an idiot. Oh, bye. Okay. Woo. Holy shit. All right, we got our scrap back. We can't do a pillar skip. That's out of the question. Rip gunner turrets for just getting stuck at the start. I am flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted. We're gonna have to go through hell and high water to get all of these pillars done. No joke. That being said, we have to check for a good red. We have to. Where's our friends at? There they are. There's our friends. I really just need you to stop. Just stop. Stop, sir. The amount of currency this game has to spend on me, to spend on killing me is he's just having a good time, man. He's just loving life. So we got the emergency drop, so that's cool. Sweet God. Oh, you know what? They are hyper fixated on my turrets. Yeah, that worked out. That worked out. Got a white, I got a leeching seed. Dude, if we get all this way and there's no reds, I'm actually gonna be like frustrated. Super frustrated, dude. We come into this with 5 scrap, ready to rumble. Alright, so hear me out. It's not a behemoth, but no, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what we lost. I don't know what we lost. Still got fuel cells. Still got bungus. Still got the red whip. I don't know. It's fine. I mean, everything's fine. We are still incredibly fast. Man, I know we had so much. I don't even know what we had. So if you're not catching it, we got the head stompers. Die. Eliminates fall damage. That's huge. That's really a big deal. It's pretty self-explanatory. Die. They allow you to hold the interact button and launch yourself at the ground at the nearest enemy. So they are the reason that we are so floaty intermittently. Why? I didn't mean to get 2 of them, though I don't know how they stack. Alright, so we're in business. What is this? This is another one. Probably not going to talk much here. This is going to be a very quiet filler session. Very quiet filler session. Okay. So we can definitely force ourselves up and back down again. Whether we get the pillar or not, or we just fucking die. That was about as disappointing of a way as it could end, but that was tense. Would have liked a win on that one. I definitely would have liked a win on that one. Was I using my equipment as much as I should have? No. But what are you gonna do? I'll try and try again.